Watch The Lion Queen? What movie, Uncle Shady? You know, with that poop chala fella in that made-up crazy country with all them vibrators. Are you talking about the Black Panther, Uncle Shady? No, not the Black Panther movie, Leroy. You know, the one with the song Hakuna Matata. That's the Lion King, Uncle Shady. Lion King, Lion Queen. These days you can't tell the difference. Well, hang on, I'm getting a text. Yeah, me too. Look at that, Leroy, the president's texting me. He texted me too. Where's everybody going, Uncle Shady? Looks like all the moo-moos got scared of something. Hey, lady, you forgot your purse. Hey, look out. Oh. See, Leroy, that's what happens. What do you mean, Uncle Shady? When two fat women are running as fast as they can and run into each other. It's like a tidal wave of fat. Oh, my God, look at the blubber on that one. Lady, don't forget your kid. Somebody take this kid out of here. You think we should do it, Uncle Shady? No, I'm still waiting in line. Is there someone here that'll ring me up, or did this just become free? Thank God for Donald.
You're listening to a special broadcast of the John LeBang Show.
Bangerverse, Volume 8. Illegally jumping the text. And now we're heading out to the phones to discuss what you want to talk about. Just call us up on that secret banger hotline. You know the number, and if you don't, you can go to that website. It's www.jlebang.com. Looks like our first call is coming in from Washington, D.C. Donald, what say you?
John, did you get my text, John?
Unfortunately, I left my phone in my car.
Oh, you missed it, John.
How did you get my number?
Oh, from Facebook, John. We just hacked them. I mean, they were hacked, John. Hacked, I say. Like Big League. And all the information was leaked by the Russians.
Leaked by the Russians?
It's a catastrophe, John.
What exactly did your text say?
Are you kidding me? This is Big League news. It said it was an emergency text alert from me, John, saying we were testing out the system.
You mean this is something new?
That's right, John. Through FEMA.
Why didn't you use the Amber Alert?
Because it's the Trump alert, John. It's bigger than Amber. It's huge.
Okay, sir, thanks for your call. Our next call goes out to Peppa in Chicago. What say you?
That's how I found my false baby daddies.
What are you referring to?
Getting drunk on the berries. And can I say one more thing?
Does it relate to anything we're talking about?
Hell knows. It relates to that ditzy stupid. The only way some guy can look at her is if a man is drunk on them berries. But not the berry named President Obama. I love him.
Okay, Peppa, thanks for your call. Our next call going out to Detroit and Shady.
John, we just came from the grocery store, and I want to tell you, I love Trump because of it.
What are you talking about, Shady?
Let me tell you, John, I'm going to vote for the president this next election.
What are you talking about, Shady?
Well, the damn grocery store was so busy, and we were sitting there in line waiting to pay for our groceries, and the store was filled with a bunch of hipposauruses.
Is this story going somewhere, Shady?
Yeah, if you let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
So while we're waiting in line, John, that emergency text came in. They just saw the emergency text alert. They went running because Donald was texting them all. So we got to move up into the front of the line.
Didn't the text say it was a test?
But you think fat women on the bridge card want to get text from the president?
But it was from FEMA.
They don't know that, John. They thought Trump was texting them directly, and they went running. You should have seen the elephant lady run over the little skinny guy packing her bags. He'll think twice the next time he's in the way of a charging hippo.
So what's your point with this?
The point is, John, Trump did me a favor, so I'm going to vote for him. Make the supermarket great again, John.
All right, Shady, thanks a lot for your call. Our next call, going back out to Washington. Ditzy, you're on next.
Hi, John. Tell that fat, bloated baby mama of 12 no one needs to get drunk to look at me, John. I'm so sexy, John, that even Monica Lewinsky is jealous. And there's no doubt that fat mama over there needed to get all her baby daddies drunk. How else would she get pregnant, John? One look at her make any man throw up.
Okay, thank you, Ditzy, for your call. Boy, this is going south quickly. Our next call comes in from Colorado.
Oh, hi. I got that text too. I
can't believe he's got my number.
Apparently the president has everybody's number.
But this is my secret hotline.
Well, I would imagine the president has access to everybody's phones, even the secret ones.
Oh, now I gotta change it again. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say.
Okay, thanks for your call. We'll take one more caller before we go to break. Gordy, what say you?
Canadian birds don't eat berries, eh?
What do you mean Canadian birds?
The birds from Canada, eh?
I'm pretty sure birds don't have nationalities.
Oh, they do, eh? The Canadian birds like hockey and curling, eh?
Yeah, but they're the same birds that fly south for the winter and they come into the States to fly south.
Well, that's just like our old people, eh? They go to Florida for the winter, eh?
Yeah, but the Canadians that go to Florida need a passport. The birds actually don't need a passport.
I don't know, eh?
Is that it?
I think so, eh? Thanks for taking my call.
All right, Gordy, thank you for calling us.
Hey, Big,
What's up, Tweety?
this flying south thing is for the birds.
At least you have wings.
But I have to flap them really fast to fly. You hardly move your wings at all.
That's because I don't have wings.
Then what are those things hanging off the sides of your body called?
Arms.
Oh, I seen those before. Foghorn had a pair of those. I never asked him about them. I just thought he was disfigured or something.
Nature is stupid.
So how do you fly if you don't have any wings?
All gas power.
Oh, that's what smells. I thought we were over Gary, Indiana.
You know, I'm getting hungry. Want to stop and eat some berries? I know a good tree around here.
Sounds good. My wings could use the west.
Okay, follow me.
Oh, hello, Big Bad. Well, Tweety too. What brings you to this neck of the woods?
Oh, we just dropped in to peck on a few berries.
And to give my wings a west.
They've been fermenting and packed quite a wallop.
I thought a woodpecker. I did thought a woodpecker.
Oh, that's Woody. He's been eating berries for hours, and he is drunk as a skunk.
Did you call for a skunk?
I'm afraid not.
My name is Pepe Le Pew. Bonjour, monsieur.
My name is Tweety, and this is my friend Big Bird.
Ooh la la, a lady feminine female, awaiting my love. I'm coming, Sherry.
Be careful, Tweety. Don't eat too much. You really don't want to be pulled over for drunk flying.
Oh, it may be too late for that.
I think you've had enough.
Don't be such a mockingbird.
Tweety,
Go cluck yourself.
I believe your friend is unconscious.
is there a cheat nest around here we can stay at until he sobers up?
Well, the pine tree next door is vacant. The owner just flew south for the winter.
Thanks, Owl. I'll see you in the spring.
Jolly good.
Coming in from Detroit, and Shady. What say you, Shady?
John, what's the big deal with this Pocahontas woman?
Which Pocahontas are you talking about?
The fake one, John.
I really don't know what the big deal is about.
John, they're coming.
Who's coming, Shady?
They're coming up through Mexico, John.
Are you talking about the caravan coming in from Honduras?
It's an invasion.
Yeah, well, one could extrapolate that, yes.
What are we going to do about it, John?
I don't know what we can do about it, but Trump wants to send troops to the border.
I heard that. He said someone's paying for them to come up here.
Well, we're going to pay when they get here.
Well, how are they going to stop them, John?
Well, apparently Mexican police are deployed to prevent them from their trek up to the States.
Do you really trust those Mexicans?
What do you mean by that, Shady?
They're probably going to give them maps into the country, John.
What are you trying to say here, Shady?
I'm saying the Mexican police force is a bunch of criminals, John, and the Mexican government doesn't stop their own people from crossing the border, so maybe they're just giving them directions.
Directions to what, Shady?
On how to cross the border, John. You know, like a travel agent.
Well, let's see what happens first before we jump to conclusions.
Oh, they'll be jumping, John. Don't you worry about it.
So what would you like President Trump to do?
Oh, that's easy, John. Blow up the border.
You mean put in a lot of troops there?
No, put those little explosive things so if people walk, they get blown up.
Then we'll have the United Nations coming down on us for killing people.
I've got a solution for that. We'll put up signs. Mind your business or you're gonna blow up.
Okay, Shady, thanks for your call. Our next call goes out to Gordy in Canada.
Canada legalized pot, eh? Now we can smoke it whenever we want.
I heard it's like a national experiment.
They're going to see how high we can get, eh?
And you know it's all about money. And you
No, it's about getting high, eh?
Are they going to get tax revenue from legalizing marijuana?
Oh, I think so, eh?
Then it's about the money.
I never thought of that, eh?
Thanks for your call. Calling in on line 3 from Washington, D.C., Donald, you're up next.
John, your earlier caller had a great idea, John.
What color are you referring to?
Oh, the guy who was talking about the caravan, John. We put landmines, then we build a wall.
Mr. President, you know that wall is never going to be built.
Stop being a pessimist. Remember, we're making America great again.
Okay, sir, thanks for your call. Our next call is on line 3, back out to Washington. Ditzy, you're on the show.
Hi, John. I'd just like to respond to last week's call from the bloated baby mama in Chicago, John.
Well, why didn't you call last week?
Well, I was busy, John.
Okay, so what's your response?
I beat you last time, you fat mama. The only reason I didn't win, John, is because that fat, bloated baby mama of 12, John, was just too heavy to roll over. So if she wants another chair smashed into her head, John, I'm all for it.
Okay, well, we'll talk to you ladies off the air, and we'll set a date.
Thanks, John.
How you feeling, Uncle Shady?
Not too good, Leroy. Not too good. I think John gave me the hoochie coochie or something.
You'll be fine in a couple days, Uncle Shady.
I don't think so, Leroy. Whatever I got, it's a monster.
You want me to get you some soup, Uncle Shady?
No, Leroy, I don't think I can eat.
We gotta get your strength up somehow, Uncle Shady.
I don't know, Leroy. I don't think I have the strength to get my strength back.
Well, is there anything I can do, Uncle Shady?
Do we got any orange juice in this place?
I don't think so.
How about some apple juice?
I don't remember seeing any of that, Uncle Shady.
Well, how about a beer?
I don't think you should be drinking beer, Uncle Shady.
Well, when you're sick, you need fluids, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, beer's a fluid. Give me some.
Are you sure, Uncle Shady?
Listen, I'm always sure when it comes to beer.
Well, you want me to get you anything else while I'm gone?
I don't know, a blonde or a brunette would be nice.
What?
Blonde, a brunette, redhead. Anything pretty will make me feel better.
I don't think I can find you one of them, Uncle Shady.
Listen, I'm sick as a dog, and you know what dogs do, don't you?
Pee on fire hydrants, Uncle Shady?
That too, Leroy.
Why does it stink in here, Uncle Shady?
Well, I've had the faults for the last hour or so.
But from eating too much?
No, from being sick as a dog, Leroy. Hang on, I got a fart again. Oh, damn.
What's the matter, Uncle Shady?
I don't know if I want to tell you, Leroy.
Tell me what, Uncle Shady?
I shotted myself.
What does that mean?
Means I farted so hard I crapped my pants, Leroy.
Ooh, that's gross, Uncle Shady.
You think you're grossed out? I'm sitting in it. Now help me up to the toilet.
Oh my God, it stinks, Uncle Shady.
All right, now close the door, Leroy. You don't want to see this. Leroy, before you go.
What's that, Uncle Shady?
Can you go to my room and grab me an extra pair of underwear, please?
You need anything else?
Better bring some extra TP, too. This is gonna be messy.
Okay, Uncle Shady.
Next time, I avoid the election.
If you beat up for your pride and it makes you want to hide in the closet. If you choose to play with boys and they hate you for your choice, then discard him. Yes. Rainbow Pride. Rainbow Pride.
Oh, Darth! Where are you, Darth? Now, where did he go? Darth, are you in here? Well, his phone's still here. Now, I wonder where he could be. I know. He's probably taking a bubble bath. Oh, there you are.
Oh, hello.
What's he doing here? And why is he wearing my utility belt?
I thought we could use a few allies.
Oh, you mean brown eye? And if he doesn't get out of here, you're gonna have a black eye.
Oh, he already has beautiful black eyes.
Oh, you shut up. I wasn't talking to you.
Breaking news. We head over to our Washington correspondent for the latest on the president.
We're waiting for comments from the president about his latest summit. Here it comes.
Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in. This latest meeting has been a huge success. Every day we're getting one step closer to making America fake again. I'd like to thank Kenny Loggins West and the Sock Hop Kid for joining me for this historic meeting. As you all know, these two are the kings of crap music.
And this shows we all can just get along.
You have any comment on the latest comments by Hillary?
I think we're all in agreements here. I'm gonna lock her up.
And when can we expect that announcement, sir?
Don't rush me.
No more questions.
Captain.
I thought we were